up, y'all? This is Aunt Glizzy and this BARBARASON TV, and today we got Aunt Glizzy, the life of Aunt Glizzy. This is the documentary. I'm gonna tell y'all my life story. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. This for everybody that wanna know who I am and where I come from and where all this started at and how we got to here today. I'm gonna let y'all know now. Let's get into it. So I'm from Washington, D.C. I'm 30-something years old. I'm pissed something because once you get in your 30s, you feel older. I was born in Greater Southeast Hospital. That's a hospital that's in Southeast Washington, D.C. It's one of the roughest, not one of, it is the roughest place to grow up in Washington, D.C. It's like the bottom of the bottom, the crumbs of the crumbs. If you can make it out of this place, you can make it out of anywhere in the world. People don't make it out of here. We got big people here like drug kingpin Rayful Edmonds. We ain't glorifying him. Nobody really made it big out of Washington, D.C. Like in the industry, we got Wale, we got Shy Glizzy. But by the end of this story, you'll understand why I feel how I feel about them. So growing up, I was playing football. I played football for the recreation center back in the day when I was 6 years old. I played for Watkins Hornets from 6 years old all the way to maybe 15 years old. But I was a child just growing up in Washington, D.C. So I probably got to about 9 years old, hanging out at the recreation center. I'm meeting more kids. It's been 3 years since I started playing football. I started meeting kids from the neighborhood kids that play for this football team. And I'm starting to meet more people that's from across the city that's coming to play for this football team. I'm just being a kid. I'm building relationships. I go to school with some people on the team. It's the neighborhood, local school. John Tyler, so the kids from the neighborhood plays football, go to this school too, so we all see each other. So I started hanging out in the neighborhood with the neighborhood kids down the street from the recreation center. It's up the street from my neighborhood. I'm from 1430 L Street. It's Potomac Gardens, probably like 2 blocks away. The football field, probably like 3 blocks away. So now I'm around about 10, 11 years old. I'm outside. I'm in the streets. Not in the streets like I'm doing things in the streets. I'm outside. I'm in the neighborhood. My mom giving me a curfew that I got to come home and stuff like that. But the type of kid I was in the neighborhood, I got a big brother. I got an older brother. He got a reputation of being just one of them ones. He just a gangster. So like a lot of street things come with him, and you just don't want no problems with him at this time. This type of person he was. So people wasn't really doing stuff to me. I was getting certain passes and all that because I had a brother. I got a brother. Like he just, I can't explain it, y'all. He just who he say he is, and whatever you hear is what it is. But I can't get into further detail about that. So I had like a pass as far as like doing things in the streets because people didn't want the repercussions or the consequences that came behind my brother. So my childhood was kind of easy. I had a cheat code for real. But he be in and out of jail, so it is what it is when it comes to that. But they know what type of person he is. He stand on business all the way across the board, so you don't even want to deal with that. Whatever come with that, you seem to overlook it. That was in that era. So now I'm growing up. I'm hanging in the neighborhood. I'm meeting friends. I start hanging in the gardens with GQ. GQ, that's my best friend who passed away. I'm going to get to that part of the story. So I'm hanging in the gardens. I'm hanging with my best friend, GQ. I'm meeting other guys from the neighborhood, going to school with them. These all guys becoming my friends. We playing football at the rec. Fast forward, nothing really went on in the football years. Maybe we just started going to the go-go. Like we start hanging out in the neighborhood. Hold on. Louis! We just started hanging in the neighborhood, going to go-go's. We ain't on football time no more. I was like that in football. I was so good in football, nobody would believe it. Only if you played football with me back in the day, you'll understand. I used to score 3 touchdowns a game. I was the fastest guy on the team. I was tall. I was one step ahead of the kids back in them days. I just had a certain skill. Like I was like that. I would call myself the younger version of Booby Mouse. I was so good, y'all wouldn't even believe how good I was. This was before Instagram. This was before your mother come support you. I had a hood mother, and my mother bipolar, schizophrenic, and she don't come to football games or nothing. But it's not just because the way she lived, like not because she don't love me or nothing like that. My mother just lived her life the best she lived. So speaking of mothers, I got a mother named Barbara. That's what all this name behind this BARBARASON stuff name behind. My mother bipolar, schizophrenic. So if she don't take her medicine, she had episodes. People think she on drugs and crack. She not on crack. She got medicine prescribed from the doctor that's probably stronger than crack. Trazodone. My mother be in and out of St. Elizabeth Hospital coming up in her life as she was younger, dealing with her bipolar, schizophrenic. She got it to the max. Like whatever it is, she got it to the max. But when she take her medicine, she calm. She a regular person. She the most lovingest mother ever. Even when she ain't taking her medicine, she's still a mom. I don't see no bad in my mother. My mother can't do no bad. But my mother only not take her medicine when she's stressing from something in life. At this point in time, I'm growing up. I'm in the streets. I'm going to get back to my mother part. So now we going to go-go's in the D.C. come with like neighborhood. Neighborhoods come with territories. And now we getting into it with other neighborhoods. We kids. As when we was kids, we ain't start touching, we wasn't touching pistols or guns. It wasn't none of that back in the earth. People had them, but it probably was like one gun, like 10 people, one gun. Now in this generation, it's 10 people got guns, 70 kids, 70 guns. It's just dangerous. And so in that generation, we getting into it probably one gun, 2, 3 guns. As we go on years and years, and we get older, people start moving militant. But as when we was kids, it was probably one gun around. We don't know who had it. Probably the oldest person in the group. We get into it with neighborhoods, we fighting. We get into it with like other neighborhoods, we fighting them in the go-go's, just stuff like that. Hood, then that's when you build your hood legacy. That's when like my hood days started, like go-go days. Now it's like we tired of fighting. We gonna upgrade it. Like I'm gonna do what I gotta do to survive out here. I ain't gonna say living in my brother's footsteps because I can never fill them shoes. I never wanted to be gangster anyway. I just survive and move how I move. So now that I'm in the neighborhood, I know who my brother is. I know just the way it is. I'm wild in the neighborhood this time, y'all. I'm the kid that all the guys in the neighborhood look up to. Like, I used to get a check, a SSI check, a Social Security check when I was young. Because my mama took me to this building and told me answer these questions wrong. I answered these questions wrong. I got an IEP. The government gave me a Social Security check. I was getting $1,200 every 2 weeks in like 2003, 4, 5, 6, all the way till I was like 18 years old. And then as I was doing that, I was getting a check up until I was 18 years old. So I was outside living. I was feeling like I was hood rich for real. I ended up dropping out of school, stopped going to school. I ended up getting locked up. I was the guy. I used to shoot dice in the neighborhood. All the little kids used to look up to me. I used to walk the kids to school. I was the young kid in the neighborhood everybody wanted to be. I had all the fly clothes. I had the dirt bike. I was popular in the neighborhood. My brother was popular in the city for being gangster, and I was popular just for being me because I was making my own. I was making my own name. I was doing things like taking stuff very here and there. Might take some weed from this person, might take this, but I'm really just doing it. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. At this point in time when I'm a kid, I promise you, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. My brother like the #1 gangster in the city. So it's like nobody gonna do nothing. But stuff can happen, but I just had it so sweet as a childhood. I ain't never been in a fight. I never been beat up. I never been robbed. I never been shot. Not because I'm untouchable, just because I'm blessed. And I know how I move though, y'all. I'm not the super gangster guy in the street. At first, when I was growing up, I used to be I gotta be the loudest. I gotta go the hardest. Like if we go on the move, I gotta do the most. Cause like y'all know what it is. I'ma set the tone out here. That's why everybody think I'm a rapper. Rapper came late. So now I'm hanging in the neighborhood. I already get the Social Security check. I'm a young guy getting a Social Security check. I got the swag. I'm one of the most popular kids in the neighborhood. And I link up with the other popular kids in the neighborhood like Ron. Ron ended up passing away at 16. He was a little bit more advanced than me in the streets tips. That's how we got so advanced. Smoke. I met people in the neighborhood like Smoke, Ron, GQ, how we all got experience and that next boost in our life that took us to the street till we saw Ron was already smoking cigarettes and UUs. He was already driving. He had the females on it. He was at 16 years old. He was just ahead of his time. And that little adrenaline rush right there that we seen, we wanted parts of it, and we hung with him on his spare time. So we was just learning the game, soaking it up. So we started doing things. I ain't know how I drive at the time, but I told y'all I'm from 1430 for real. So I spend my days, some days up Potomac Gardens. I spend some of my days down 1430 at this time. But because my 1430 guys don't really hang in the gardens or and stuff like that at this time because we younger. These was in the younger days. But I told you I played football with the guys at the Gons and built a relationship with the guys at the Gons, and my brother is who he is, and I'm not a slouch. I'm already in the neighborhood from 14th Street to 13th Street. You know about me. If you can get stuck up, I done stuck you up. It's a crap game. I can take my money back. I done took my money back. I'm building my little legacy out here. Just I ain't going for nothing wild. I'm a high-headed. It is what it is. So I was robbing, did a lot of robbing, did a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I can't really speak on, but not nothing traumatizing that'll come back up and I get locked up. I ain't did nothing that super. So, as life going on, I'm getting older, I end up getting locked up. And as I get locked up, just like 2009, I got locked up as a juvenile for robbery. I went to jail. I never been in jail a day in my life for nothing I did. I done got away. I done robbed half the neighborhood, y'all. Me and my friends then took down half the neighborhood, people up the street. We done robbed the whole 17th in Compton. We didn't did a lot. Like, that was at this point in time, like, back in the day. We just started a beef with them now, and they coming back down the neighborhood. I did it at my house, but I told y'all my brother the gangstest person in the city. Nobody would never come disrespect my house. Because they just won't never come disrespect my house. My brother living there. So they took it up to guys. And you know what I'm saying? We was getting into it with them. So that was like another beef that came years later. But yeah, I ended up going to jail for robbery in 2009. After being a hothead all them years, just running around, robbing, doing all this, I finally got caught up and I experienced jail for my first time, juvenile jail. When I first went to jail, I went to YC, I was scared. They was telling me when you go upstairs, they be beating people up, this, that, and the third. I just was nervous because I didn't know the environment. They just tell me, when I got upstairs and I just used my street instincts, I was already popular from playing football. People knew me. My name was ringing bells in the neighborhood. I was the king of the South, little brother, you feel what I'm saying? So I had a lot of leeway, a lot of stuff going on. I done built the legacy out here on my own. Like, my name is okay. I'm still a kid, though, y'all. It's like a kid name. The kids know me. I'm becoming a popular kid because, like, kids ain't robbing, y'all. Kids ain't in the neighborhood, so you can be the gangster. The gangster guy in the neighborhood with the name and the buzz, it's gonna ring bells all over the city. You feel what I'm saying? But I told you we was in the go-go with the go-go days. I had $1,200. The GQ was getting money. One of the richest guys in the neighborhood, the young guys in the neighborhood, my best friend, one of the richest guys in the neighborhood getting money. So it's like once we go to the go-go, we building another name, another brand of some getting money. Young niggas, we get money, and I'm doing my thing. It is what it is. So people know what's going on. I end up getting locked up, going upstairs to like B200, A200, C200, D200, every unit. I stayed for like 10 months. Got into a couple fights down there, ended up stabbing a teacher, just trying to... I'm really a lost soul at this time, for real. I ain't got no father. My mother bipolar, schizophrenic. My brother a gangster. I got a little brother and a little sister. My mother trip out, so they father took them. They be over there on the weekend. So some days on the weekend, I got beat my brother in the street. So I gotta be there to make sure my little brother all right, to make sure my little sister all right before I do what I do. You feel what I'm saying? But I had to realize one day I got a little brother, he gonna come up and what he gonna be. But at this time I didn't have no sense. I'm still being gangster. I'm locked up. I end up going to Oak Hill. I went to Oak Hill after that. That's like the baby feds. I got found guilty. I pled guilty after being there for 10 months. I just pled guilty, and they sent me home once I got committed to DYS services, and that was my first commitment. They let me go home. I got found guilty and went home. I pled guilty. I could have pled guilty in the beginning and went home. I didn't know that because I didn't know the way the juvenile system worked. So now I got that little test of jail, juvenile jail. I've been there 10 months. I come home with the silky hair, eating chicken nuggets and everything. But I got to go back to the go-go days. As we in the go-go's, me and my friends, we throwing money, we making a name for ourselves. it's other kids from other neighborhoods that come to this go-go too. A go-go is like what go-go bands in Washington, D.C. play. It's a culture. It's a D.C. culture. A lot of people passed away here. It's just a dangerous situation with music and they're supposed to bring the city together. But back in the days, it was so dangerous. Something was going to happen here, but the people just had to be here because this is the most populous thing that's going on in this city and out in that generation. So we end up meeting other people from other neighborhoods and we become friends with them. We start becoming cool with them. We got the fly clothes on. There's other guys, little kids, not kids, but other guys from other neighborhoods that's our age. They coming to the go-go doing their thing. Neighborhoods, we politic and we meeting friends. Ron end up passing away in them days. And as Ron passed away, Shy Glizzy came to Ron funeral in 2007. Shy Glizzy came to Ron funeral. And I told you, we been in the go-go. We seen Shy in the go-go. We done seen other people in the go-go's. We done seen them around the mall. MySpace coming out. Facebook coming out. Bebo, stuff like that coming out. So now the internet coming on a little bit later on, and now we building relationships with each other over Facebook, you know what I'm saying, outside the hood with other people. Now we expanding outside the hood. So now as I'm expanding outside the hood, my friend ended up dying to Ron, the one that I told you that was ahead of us. He ended up, this was my first friend that ever passed away. They found him dead on the playground. And I remember my mother telling me that, and I had a gut feeling. I cried for like 2 days. I could not understand it. That was my first friend that ever passed away. Like that one, I remember to this day. My mother told me, and we just couldn't understand because we kids. That's what, I didn't know nobody could die. That was my first time understanding you could die out here. So we ended up going to Ron funeral. After he passed away, Ron funeral, we ended up going by the school. We built a relationship. We said GQ is my best friend. He be with me everywhere I go. So we see Shy at the funeral. Shy fly. Shy be wearing American Apparel and H&M is in at this time. American Apparel got some sweatpants, some see-through sweatpants at this time. They were so popular in this city. Everybody had them, but we didn't know where people was coming from because this like the first week they came out. Shy Glizzy had them on with the herb pastel, not the herb pastel, with the American Apparel V-neck vest with the American Apparel see-through pants, some Air Force Ones. And I remember that he had it on, and GQ was like, "Man, that's fly." So they was having conversations. So him and GQ swapped numbers. So it's him and GQ swap numbers, the funeral over. I go back to my life. I'm doing what I'm doing though. Like he hear my name, it's ringing bells. Him and GQ become cool. Him and GQ is friends. I'm not Shy Glizzy friend at this time. I know of him because around, like he know of me because around in society and the world talk. So GQ and Shy swap numbers. They end up kicking it for a while, talking on Facebook. He invited Shy Glizzy to the neighborhood, to his neighborhood, Potomac Gardens. Shy come to the neighborhood, now Shy hanging in Potomac Gardens. Him and GQ used to steal clothes. GQ had all the money in the world, and he still stole clothes on his side hustle. Him and Shy Glizzy used to go out and steal polo shirts, come back, fly, just to go fly. He was in the fashion. Hugo Balls, GQ buy all the Hugo Balls. Shy mother make sure he fly. Shy mother flying him in. Shy steal, so he gonna steal, so he gonna keep something, so he stay fly. They kids just trying to make a way. So long story short, one day in the neighborhood, Shy and GQ on the basketball court and they arguing. They got into a whole argument and Shy said, "If you throw that juice on me, on my father, I'ma steal you." GQ told Shy, "If you throw that juice on me, on my father, I'ma steal you." But it's everybody outside the whole neighborhood. Shy done been in the neighborhood for like, Louis. Shy done been in the neighborhood like 2 or 3, I'm gonna say like a year or 2 already. Like the whole neighborhood know him. GQ brought him to the neighborhood. He everybody friend now. He everybody man and all that. But in the ghetto at this time, if you not from that hood and you from another hood and you fly and you faking on people in here, they gonna tend to hate on you, but they can't really do nothing to you because can't nobody do nothing to you. I told my brother, this time my brother, the king of the South, I'm backing GQ play. This is my best friend. This GQ homeboy. And this is my homeboy too because GQ brought him around. Now Shy hanging around me and my best friend for a year straight. You don't think me and Shy making a relationship, like we building a relationship. We cool. Now all 3 of us friends, but they tighter than us. GQ and Shy get into it on the basketball court. Shy throw juice on GQ in front of everybody. At this point in time, Shy done built an ego and a character. He can be out here
When he not on 37, he catch the bus to the Gardens. When he not on Laurel with his mother, he catch the bus to the Gardens. Or he come down my mother's house and he chill with me and we go up the Gardens. But no, I take that back. At this time, he wasn't coming to my mother's house and hang with me because we wasn't even that close. We got that close after this. He was coming, catching the bus to the Gardens to come to GQ house. But him and GQ got into the basketball court. Everybody out there, Shy feel like he a part of the neighborhood now. Everybody, his friends too. He got an ego. He got a short man complex. He just like to stunt a lot and feel like the biggest person in the picture. And he like to just, I don't know. It's just his personality, the way he moving. He and somebody else hood moving loose anyway. But GQ is the man of the hood. He got the most money out here, the youngest, the latest. Like, he the man of the hood. He got the hood on smash. Like, nothing's going to happen to Shy. But Shy got into it with GQ. It's like, this is the neighborhood. You get into it with the neighborhood, you ain't making sense. But long story short, he was doing this thing out there. He probably had some weed. He probably was selling weed before everybody. Shy was, I ain't gonna lie. Shy had some, this was weed. This was regular weed day. Shy probably had a couple little bags of weed on him, selling this little weed, stealing his little clothes. The whole neighborhood hating on him already, want to do something to him, but they can't do nothing to him because I told y'all, I done already put the blueprint down in the neighborhood. I already been robbing. I already been sticking things up. Already then. I can't say too much on YouTube, but already done put the game down. Ain't nobody gonna play nothing. They know what it is. Like, I'm already him in the neighborhood. So they get into it. Shy throw the juice on GQ. GQ smacked him. Now Shy ball up and GQ, they start wrestling. So now the hood broke it up. Like, the hood breaking it up. They breaking it up. I run over there, break it up. We break it up. But now the whole hood, GQ is the neighborhood at this time. Now the hood looking like they trying to jump Shy, do something to Shy, but I'm right there. And they know GQ and Shy, it's like us. We be together when we're in the neighborhood. When Shy comes to the neighborhood, he with me and GQ. So now that this happened, the whole neighborhood looking like they want to do something to Shy. So the bus stop that Shy catch to his neighborhood is at the end of the neighborhood and across the street a little bit. So we got to walk because this all happened on the basketball court. So, first of all, I don't have no problem with Shy. Shy a likable person though, y'all. He just arrogant. First of all, he's so small and so at this time, y'all, Shy Glizzy so small. He the smallest person outside, so you don't really want to harm him. Like, one thing about it, he make you find a liking to him, bro. But he, like, anybody that know him, his personality, like the way he act and stuff he be doing, is detrimental to his character. Why he be in these situations. So after GQ did that, I walked Shy to the bus stop. I grabbed Shy, boom. I walk him to the bus stop. The whole neighborhood following us and GQ. They trying to, now I told y'all Shy be fly. Now they hating. They feel like the door's open because GQ just fought them. They already been hating on them. They just gonna try to take his shoes or try to do something. I don't know. But I walk him to the bus stop. Now he walk to the bus stop with me. Nobody doing nothing because he with me. They following behind us, but they stopped because I'm like, nah, y'all, he with me, man. I'm walking to the bus stop. The bus ended up coming like a V7. I pushed out a V7 and told him, all right, bro, I see you. He wrote, I say, all right, bro, go your bus. I see you. And I docked him up. He said, thanks, bro. I appreciate you. And when he got on the bus, he rolled the back window down. He said, bro, I'm going to call you, bro. We can still hang out, bro. I appreciate you. I said, all right, just hit me, bro. Boom. He drove off. He went around 37. I don't know. He texted me, like he hit me on Facebook like some days later, like, what's up, Aunt? What you want? I said, nothing. And my mother jumped. He like, man, I'm gonna come over there. I'm like, all right. GQ, I told y'all, I hang up the guns and 1430 at this time. Like, I'm not all the way in the guns. I hang in both spots. So GQ be doing this thing. Like, he in the streets, he trapping. So when he trapping, he be doing this thing. I don't really be with GQ. I be doing what I do. I don't trap. I don't sell drugs or nothing. I be just out doing. I'm a dice gambler. I might be gambling, running around the neighborhood, doing something nice, smoking weed at this time. We just started smoking weed probably like a year later after that. We probably started smoking weed. So he pulled up to my mother, Joe, introduced him to my mother and all that. But he already knew my mother prior to that because my mother being in the neighborhood, she be outside. I told y'all he hung with me and GQ, like, in the neighborhood before him and GQ fight. So my mother already had a mister who he was. He'd already been in my house and all that. But now I'm introducing him like, man, this Shy gonna be around. Woo. Like, all right. So my mother found a liking the Shy. You know what I'm saying? He's so small. He got a tattoo on his eye. A little likable kid. He ain't bad or nothing. Shy still be around 37, but he don't really be around there like that. He be around there, but he don't be around there like that. he ain't got no pull in the neighborhood. He just popular. He fly. He get money. He just one of the flies. He not dressed. He knew I dressed before the era. People knew I dressed, so it made him popular. He just popular. So now that's how I met Shy Glizzy. So Shy Glizzy goes back around 37. He hang around 37. He kick it with me right here and there. Him and GQ. Now I gotta find a way to get him and GQ back on mutual grounds. Long story short, they end up becoming, because it was over a juice and something. So I put it back together to the fact where I passed it up a little bit where they was mutual. Like now they mutual. Like, but I hang with Shy more than GQ now after that situation. So Shy Glizzy went away for a couple months, hanging in the neighborhood. We still talking on Facebook, this, that, and the third. He like, bro, we gonna start a Glizzy gang. It's like we're gonna get some females, it's gonna be a female group, because it was the Slutty Boys out here. He sent me something like the picture of the Slutty Boys. Like, man, the Slutty Boys, we can start something bigger than that, bro. We can start something called Glizzy Gang, bro. I be Shy Glizzy, you be Aunt Glizzy. And bro, we can turn it up, bro. We gonna have all the females. It was about females, it wasn't about rap or nothing. Long story short, some years went on. Like I said, say like a year or two went on. He ended up linking up with 301 Baby. He linked up with 301 Baby. And I was still living my life. I was on my street life. I was in the streets. Me and Shy just communicated. We started Glizzy Gang. I'm calling people in my neighborhood Glizzy Gang. All my friends Glizzy Gang. This is my side of Glizzy Gang. Shy Glizzy got his side of Glizzy Gang. We not really hanging together. Our sides ain't linked together at this time. We just putting it together, the footwork. Shy linked up with 301 Baby. They must have went to the studio one day and made a rap song. Shy seen Fat Trail rap. He had the Slutty Boys with the Slutty Boy group, so he seen Fat Trail rap. And then it was this guy from Chicago named Chief Keef coming out. He was rapping, so Shy was already popular here, so Shy thought of a deal, sort of idea. We got the group like the Slutty Boys. I'm going to diss Fat Trail. He got a song called Respect the Tech. I'm gonna drop something called Disrespect the Tech. I'm already popular than him. I got the streets already because Ant run his section. GQ got the most money in his pod. Aunt Big Brother is Southeast right now. So if I put that and my neighborhood go hard 37, if I put that together, if I can bring it all together, he'll be unstoppable. But I told y'all, he like A&R, he got a good brain. He went uptown. He knew some people uptown. For him venturing out, going to hang with 301 Baby, Shy stealing, and him being popular in the go-go, him being popular around the city, he knew other people. That text message he gave me, and we gonna start Glizzy Gang. He sent that text to other people at the Glizzy Gang started, like, bro, they start rapping. Like, we should rap together. Start doing it to light show. Start doing it to people that around Fat Trail, just to start rapping together to build relationships. He went and got people that was popular. So now, Shy Glizzy got a rap group called Glizzy Gang. It ain't no rap group, just a group called Glizzy Gang. It's the biggest Slutty Boys. Now groups are becoming popular now. Like, these groups are becoming popular, and everybody want to be in them. All the kids want to be in these groups now. So, like, you can recruit anybody right now. Shy Glizzy dropped a song to add some boost to it. So now he recruited some people from uptown, from over there. He recruited, like, people, and now he put it all together. And Glizzy Gang just took off, boom. And Glizzy, Shy Glizzy, Glizzy Gang. Shy Glizzy a rapper now. He dropped Disrespect the Tech and kept dropping songs and just kept going with the narrative, using the blueprint from Fat Trail, because he didn't really know how to drop songs. Ain't know nothing about music. He ended up linking up with the same people Fat Trail linked up with, like Wale. He got the same connection. So now he just on to the races. Now the same plan he put together on a smaller level of him starting Glizzy Gang, he did it on a worldwide basis. Now he built this popularity where he can go from city to city. I'm not a rapper. Now I'm with Shy Glizzy everywhere he goes. So now if he go out of town and go link with another rapper, I'm there. But I told y'all, I'm from the streets. I'm the guy that put the foundation down. Like, I ain't come from rap. I was never a rapper. I was the guy making sure Shy Glizzy was all right. Shy get into it with Fat Trail. My job, I was the robber in the neighborhood. I was the guy jumping out them cars. I was the popular guy. That's why I can't get barred from the neighborhood. You ever see a rapper get barred from the neighborhood? That's because he just rap. He just rapping out there. I was not a rapper. I became a rapper after I did what I did as a street guy. Like, never became a rapper. I'm going to show y'all how I became a rapper at the end of this. So Shy ended up building his fan base, going to Atlanta, meeting up with all these rappers doing this. He started living and he became a rapper. Boom, he blowing up. I'm not a rapper at this time. I'm just sitting back. I'm just chilling. I'm just making sure Shy Glizzy, all right. Shy Glizzy got into a Fat Trail after dropping the song Disrespect the Tech. So Fat Trail was blowing up. Chief Keef was in Chicago blowing up. Fat Trail had his own side of his career where he linked up with another up and coming young rapper, Chief Keef. Chief Keef was up and coming at this time. He wasn't big as he was, but he was getting big. I Don't Like ain't dropped yet. It was like a week later. I Don't Like dropped out of him and Fat Trail linked up. So him and Fat Trail linked up. Shy Glizzy thought about it like, okay, Fat Trail said something about Shy Glizzy. Chief Keef retweeted it. Shy know if Chief Keef bigger than Fat Trail right now. So Chief Keef can reply. If Shy can get Fat Trail to reply and Chief Keef to reply and he can get it to it with Chief Keef, it'll take him to the next level because Chief Keef just signed for Don't Like and he mainstream. So the same play that Shy Glizzy put together for Fat Trail as the underground DC artist to diss him and go to the next level, he did the same thing. He used the connection to diss Chief Keef. Chief Keef took him to the industry. Now he in the industry. It don't matter. It was only three rappers from here that was young, like Fat Trail, Shy Glizzy, and Light Show. So at this point in time, they was getting into it and he can blow up. Like it was nobody else doing it. It wasn't 1,000 rappers. This was like the drill rap. Drill rap had just started. This was the drill rap scene. So he ended up capitalizing off that, getting into it with Chief Keef. Long story short, in the midst of Fat Trail and them beefing, Fat Trail was inviting Chief Keef into the city while he was getting into it with Shy Glizzy. Shy Glizzy got into it with Fat Trail and Chief Keef. So they was forming an alliance, linking up into the city. But I told you I was in the streets and I had ended up getting committed. When I got locked up, I got DYRS, ended up committing me, let me go home. But my restrictions to go home, sometimes I might mess up my probation. I might get a box. I might mess up my box, cut it off, and might violate. So Chief Keef Fat Trail was getting into it with Shy Glizzy here. I was pitting the paint with it. I was chasing Do Baby. I was chasing Michi. I was chasing the whole Slutty Boys. All them guys that was in the Slutty Boys, I was seeing them at shows. Shy Glizzy did the same thing. He disliked Show too. He disliked Show just to dislike Show because Light Show had a buzz just to add on to his buzz. That was the way of Shy Glizzy coming up. He gonna dish you and hit 37 go hard. That's his own separate little thing he got going on. That's his neighborhood that he originally come from. Ant already who he is, and Ant brother who he is, and Southeast as a whole. Boy was unstoppable at that time. So I'm just back in this play. I'm chasing these rappers, doing all this, just making sure I got to do what I got to do. Fat Trail don't know me personally. Like, that's my job. I'm not a rapper at all. So Chief Keef and them end up coming down here. Chief Keef had a show down here. Chief Keef ended up coming down here while he was getting into it with Shy Glizzy. They was into it. And the rest of that was history. Like Uncle Bucky, y'all know, Chief Keef tour bus allegedly got shot up or something. I don't know. It got shot up or something, and Chief Keef never came back to Washington, D.C. ever again. So now that all that's going on, now Shy got the buzz. Chief Keef and them into it with Shy into it, Fat Trail's name buzzing. He then went to Atlanta, linked up with people. Now he in Atlanta. He done built relationships in Atlanta. He done built relationships with Young Thug. Jose Guapo was the first person he linked up with, though. So now that Shy Glizzy blowing up in D.C., Jose Guapo is the same version of Shy Glizzy, but he blowing up in Atlanta. So some way they end up linking. Shy end up seeing it's like networking. Shy blowing up. He seeing who the next big thing is in another state. He's smart. He linked up with Jose Guapo. They put what they had. He brought Guap here. Guap lived with him, like staying in little spots he was staying in. Same with Shy. Shy go to Guapo spot down Atlanta, end up meeting everybody. End up meeting Pee Wee Longway, everybody. So now he building relationships with Pee Wee Longway. He done running the Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan. Now and it's lit. I told y'all, I'm just the backup guy. I'm just the guy to make sure Shy is okay. I'm just make sure Shy, all right, when he around all these people, I'm just making sure he okay. I'm really the crash guy for real. At this point in time, I don't have no sense, y'all. I crash out for Shy Glizzy, I would. Like, he know that. Like, that's why he's so comfortable. At this time, ain't no Glizzy gang. Like, we ain't 10 deep, we ain't 5 deep or nothing. It's me, my pistol, and Shy Glizzy. And however we got there, maybe the manager, Benny. It is what it is. Like, we up and coming. We started with nothing. This was the idea. This started at a bus stop. The whole city rooting for us now. Now they got the whole city rooting for us. They even rooting for me because I'm the guy. I'm just popular. They just happy to see us out out of poverty. Like everybody want to be Glizzy Gang at this time. Just like everybody changing their name to Glizzy, it's just blowing up. It's just hitting the city so hard. So now I already got my own street name. I got this Glizzy game. I got everything. Now I got the relationships from Shy. That Shy went around all these people, and I've been around these people. I built my own relationship. They see Shy don't come comfortable without this guy. So it built the image and a identity for me as itself. Like I'm the guy you always see Shy Glizzy, but you always see him. But this guy don't talk. I don't know what this guy do or nothing. But Shy Glizzy ain't going nowhere without this guy. And you listen to Shy Glizzy music, you will hear IMDC. I got some shooters outside. One of them named Ant. Or you will hear Shy Glizzy song, Ant, do it, the wild nigga. He'll tell you the identity is, I'm the guy, the wild one. So I told y'all Wale from Washington, D.C., Wale blowing up, already blowing up. He already bigger than Shy Glizzy at the time. He mainstream already, but he from Washington, D.C. He deal with Shy Glizzy and Fat Trail, so it's a rock of politics. He can't really pick a side in between the beef, so he deal with us both. But Wale come around, Wale, Louis, I keep calling Louis out, that's my dog, because my dog sleep and snoring in the background. I'm a real YouTuber, I don't cut none of that, I remember that. So while they coming around, we going to the club, they see me and all that. I'm building my own relationships because when they're around, they don't really got to bring their security. They with me. They all feel safe. They know me. They know DC talk, the streets talk. Yeah, I didn't come from Instagram. I came from outside. So long story short, fast forward, other people started joining the Glizzy Gang and started becoming other members. Other members started becoming the Glizzy Gang. So now Shy Glizzy neighborhood and my neighborhood they start hanging together. Like Shy Glizzy neighborhood hanging my neighborhood hanging his neighborhood. Not like the whole neighborhood, just like the members, like a couple of the members. Like people that's connected to Ant, that was affiliate Glizzy Gang, and people that's connected to Shy affiliate Glizzy Gang might be 2-3 guys from Shy neighborhood, and my neighborhood might be a couple us from in their neighborhoods, and vice versa. We Glizzy Gang, we blowing up, you feel what I'm saying? We good. That went on for a couple years. Then Chew from 37 ended up robbing Frank ass. Frank taking a gun from Frank. I told Shy go get it back. Shy couldn't get it back. Shy spent me on getting it back. So now I told y'all, I'm from the hood. I'm from this hood. I took up for Shy Glizzy back in the day against this hood. Like I brung him back in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody from his neighborhood, we hanging out together, like we put it together. Somebody from your neighborhood, I don't even care what happened, who did what. I don't really care about a shot. I just get it back, because you got to think of it like this. I'm in the streets. I come from the ghetto. Y'all know my story. I just told y'all who I am in the neighborhood. I'm really him. The neighborhood look up to me. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody that feels comfortable to be Glizzy Gang because of me went to Shy Glizzy's neighborhood and got something took from them. Shy, can you go get that back? I got to get him back, because this is his reputation. I told y'all from the beginning when I played football to now. I gotta keep this reputation, bro. Like, this is who I am as a person. Like, I don't care what happened. Get that back. Shy couldn't get that back. Long story short, he like, man, it is what it is. I ain't got nothing to do with that. He spent me. I'm like, damn, all I did for you, bro. And y'all can just get in between the lines of this story with all the rest of the stuff that I've been telling y'all for years. But like, damn, all the things I did for you, bro. So now my neighborhood looking at me like, and what you gonna do? Them your homeboys. We cool with them because of you. And they said they ain't giving it back. What's up? I'm like, all right, Shy. Glizzy ain't over, bro. We gotta go to war. It's just the way it is. He started feeling himself. He forgot where he came from. He forgot he was the guy that got on the bus and I gave him a hand. He forgot that I'm the guy that when he got into a cheap Keith Fetcher. He forgot that I'm his helping hand. I'm the guy who saved him every time. I just need you to get that back, bro, so I can still be who I am out here and you can move the way you moved. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't do it. So now we at it. We can go to war behind it. It is what it is. So GQ, now GQ, I told you, GQ and Shy, we all still cool. We all still mutual. They even, like, they wasn't beefing. They wasn't as close. They never got close as they was after that fight, but they was always mutual because of me. So they see us all around. Even us, Glizzy Gang, GQ never go around like out of town or nothing like that. But GQ still rep Glizzy Gang because of me, him and Shy mutual, and like I'm his best friend. That's my best friend. He was with us when it started type shit. He one of the originals too, you feel what I'm saying? But him and Shy got into it, whatever they did. So he was only Glizzy Gang because of me. Like, I'm Glizzy Gang, he Glizzy Gang, you feel what I'm saying? I had my own the diligence in it, but I ain't gonna say the girl name. GQ had a baby mother. The baby ended up passing away. It ended up being Shy Glizzy baby mother. They both was crazy over this girl. Shy ended up blowing up. GQ end up being like the hood guy with the money. Shy end up being the famous little celebrity, so you know he gonna have it up with the girl. So GQ end up messing up in the relationship. So Shy end up talking to the girl and having a baby by her. That's Shy baby mother to this day. That's GQ baby mother to GQ, and the baby passed away. Named Sincere, but they had their own stuff going on. So when you see Shy Glizzy back on GQ and he sneak this and stuff, that's because they had their own little stuff going on. So long story short, we into it about that. So now I'm like, how can I get them back? I gotta drop some music. I'm not a rapper or nothing. Everything Shy Glizzy do, I learned it. I know everything. I watched him do it, and everything he rapping about, I'm really that. So I'm like, I feel like I'm the real version of this guy. So like, let me try it. I dropped a mixtape. It's one of the biggest mixtapes in BARBARASON. And BARBARASON won one of the biggest mixtapes in DMV history. It was so big, he tried to sue me for the Glizzy name. Now he take me to court, try to sue me for the Glizzy name. Now he tried to sue me, that ain't work. So now we rapping, now we get into it. So now he just going around. I told y'all how he go around and started people to be part of Glizzy gang and how he calculated this beef with Chief Keef and all that. He's a manipulator. He's a professional. Just what he do as a person. He did the same thing with his friends. He got the buzz right now. I'm number 2. I'm just the guy that you see with Shy. He's famous now. He's been around Young Thug. He's been with all the celebrities. He's becoming a celebrity. He's in industry now. They're going to take industry over the street gangster guy any day. You're going to look like a hater. Like the glitz and the glams, he buying chains now. He got everything. He's been on tour. He done linked up with Yo Gotti. It's so much going on for him. The world is his. Anything I say going to be shadow or I'm hate. I dropped a mixtape, it got some clout, got some traction. He ain't like that. So now he started getting other members to be Glizzy gang. 30 Glizzy, Goo Glizzy, Taliban Glizzy. He just started adding Glizzies to it, but he not adding Glizzies to it for them to win. He adding Glizzies to it to just control me. Like, so you can get it. He just pick guys around and he used them that get higher rankings if they get into it with his ops and do stuff to make him feel better. It just be me like a hate club. I can't really explain it. So now when all that happened, he ended up linking up with 30 Glizzy. They end up linking up with some other guys. Long story short, GQ ended up passing away. GQ ended up passing away. As GQ passed away, there was a lot going on back and forth. One of his guys ended up passing away. Guys around me start passing away, not because of Glizzy gang or no Glizzy gang beef, just life. Like life in the hood. Now we growing up, we got the hood, we got real street stuff going on, plus this Glizzy gang stuff going on. GQ ended up passing away. 30 Glizzy ended up passing away. So now it's like we realize we can die. Like it's death around. It's like life ain't hitting the same. I'm getting older. I'm in depression because I just lost my best friend. He been in this story all the way up to now. He just died. I'm in depression. I'm moving different, breathing different. Ain't about the gangster stuff, about turning up. My mother's bipolar schizophrenic, so now I gotta take care of my mother. I'm getting older. I gotta take care of my mother. So now I'm thinking, like, do I be this gangster that I've been all this time and just fail and let my mother be stuck? My mother only stressed when I'm stuck. A pandemic came. I don't even know what a pandemic is, y'all. Like something when you stay in the house and everybody got to be in the house. I cut the phone on. Man, I cut that phone on and started talking on that live, and life just been life. And after that, like, life been great. Now I'm at this stage of where I'm at now, and I'm going to give y'all part 2 after this. That's just part 1 of my life story. I give y'all part 2 after this. Part 2 is the part when I made it, when I finally got my time and my flowers. BARBARASON.